coffee. What's going on, boys and girls? I hope you all are doing well. I am doing fan-freaking-tastic. Thank you for asking. It's a beautiful May morning, nice and sunny. It's not supposed to be that later on though. It's supposed to get some rain later. But today I'm heading out on a new adventure. Today I'm heading out with my friend Ross, my BFF Ross. That stands for best freaking friend, by the way. And we are heading to the Ouachita National Forest, and we're going to camp out. We're going to camp out overnight. I've done some scouting over the last couple of months and found a place I want to go, right next to a lake, right next to a river. I'm hoping to catch some fish and cook them up on the campfire. You know, there's nothing better than catching your meal and cooking it up within hours. So it's going to be a beautiful day until later. It's supposed to rain, but oh well, we'll deal with that when time comes. A little rain is not going to hurt us. Hopefully it won't be super strong thunderstorms or anything like that. So yeah, as you can see, we got the kayaks all loaded up, and then we got the truck super packed. There's the space I left for Ross's stuff. All the rest of that is mine. So yeah, hope he doesn't have much stuff with him. I'm fixing to hit the road. We're getting a little bit of a late start, but that's all right. It's about an hour and 45 minutes for us to get there from here. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great weekend. Yeah, I'm ready to hit the road. I'm fixing to jump in the truck and go and pick up Ross, and then we're going to probably pick up some ammo. That's right, I forgot. We're also going to do some target practice, some target shooting with our little pew-pews. Have some fun with that. So yeah, something new for this channel besides fishing. Let's go. I'm ready to go camping. Are you ready? Oh, that's good. So I've been on this quest to figure out how to make coffee as good as what I get in a restaurant. Why does it always taste so much better in a restaurant? I've been trying many different ways to make it taste that good. So far, the best way I've figured out is cowboy coffee. It's the best tasting so far of all the ways I've tried it, and I've tried it quite a few different ways. So if you guys have any ideas on how to make that perfect cup of coffee that we all thrive on, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Cool, here we are pulling up to Ross's house. Good morning, sunshine. You're on camera already.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some rearranging tonight. I kind of overpacked a little bit. Oh yeah, we can get that in there, no problem. Sweet. I packed for every possible scenario. I say scenario, not scenario.
That's because you are sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
You're so sophisticated, man. As sophisticated as you are.
Okay, this is what you call overpacked, over-prepared. All right, let's hit the road, Jack. Nice. Yep, it does. It's not near as muddy. All right, so we need to go and explore and find a good place to set up camp.
Yeah, I remember it being fairly flat up there last time we came up.
Yeah, right up on this hill about midway. I think there's a good area, so let's go check it out and see how it looks. Yeah, some nice vegetation in this lake. That means fishes. Fishy. And this spot up here looks nice and clear. This is what we were looking at last time up here. And look, there's some good firewood.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is gonna work out pretty well. Yeah. Looking good. The truck's just right over that hill there. It's right there. There's the water. There's Ross trying to get out of the frame. There's a little cove right there. I think this is it. Somebody's had a fire right here before. Yeah, we'll find a couple of nice flat places to lay down on. Yeah. This is it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so we've scoped out a place where we're gonna set up, found semi-flat places where we're gonna set up our tents. And we're gonna take a quick break here and have a little lunchy lunch before we get started with all the hard work of setting up camp. Highly recommend bringing a table. That is awesome. Makes it so much easier. We're gonna have a quick bite and then we're gonna get to it. Woo. All right, that's the last of the gear we're gonna carry up here for now, and that was not easy. I'm sweating like crazy. It's warm. So what we're going to do is rake out some areas. One for the fire pit, one place for our tents, and a place for our cooking area. And first priority though is getting a fire going, because the bugs, the gnats, and the mosquitoes are pretty thick out here right now. So hopefully that'll help keep them away. So we're gonna work on that first. We're hoping the rain's gonna hold off till we get everything set up. We'll see. It's sprinkled a couple of times off and on already, but that's all right. That rain will feel good right now, I'll tell you that. Yeah, there's some dark clouds happening over there for sure. So, all right, we got work to do. We're gonna get on it.
Look at that.
Jealous.
Look at that macho manly man. Wonder if it can see the cloud of gnats.
All right. I know my beard is already looking wild. I mean, by the end of this, I'm gonna be pretty gnarly looking, because I got a comb for it, a beard comb, but that doesn't do much out here in this humidity. Anyway, who gives a damn what I look like? It only ended up sprinkling for a few minutes. Kind of hard, not real bad, but there's definitely a lot more to come. We saw it on the radar. On the weather forecast. So we know there's rain coming tonight, and we're all right with that, as long as we get most of our camp set up before it starts raining. And as you can see, we got our rain fly set up that we're going to put our tents under. Raked out the ground underneath, and right now I am in the process of digging it out and making a flatter place for my tent. I don't know if you've ever slept on a hill before in a tent, but it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. So Ross has about got his going here. It looks good. Alright, so I got some shoveling to do. Woo! Okay. That was a lot of work, but it's fun kind of work. You know what I mean? If you've been camping, you know that it's one of the few times where you put in a lot of effort and it's tiring, but you enjoy it. So we got our camp set up. Got a small tent city, it looks like. So anyway, let's take a little tour through here. Coming from the top side, we got our little kitchen area, table, tarp, and then right around here got my tent, my rain fly. Here's our community area. That's where we socialize and do the little socializing things that we do. You know what I'm saying? Little fire pit. We're only keeping a fire going to keep the bugs away. And as soon as we lit it, immediately, it was so much better out here. The bugs have been really bad, but like I say, as soon as we lit that, helped tremendously. So if we move on over here, here's Ross's sleeping area. Ross is foregoing the tent, even though he knows there's a storm coming.
see how that goes. Ross does not have a tent right now, so Ross doesn't have much choice.
I think you'll be fine, and he does have a backup hammock that he can hang up under his rain fly here, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine. We've been really lucky so far. I mean, it keeps acting like it's going to be major rain, but it hasn't yet. But it's very possible there's going to be a pretty good storm tonight. And my biggest concern is the wind, pulling our tent stakes up and stuff like that. But if it does, our truck's right over that hill. We're just going to get in the truck and sleep and clean up the mess in the morning. There's the water right down there. So we're gonna we're gonna chill for a minute and relax. We are pooped out already, and we're gonna chill here, sit down, have some brewskis, have some camping delicacies, and rest for a little while, and then maybe we'll go down and see if we can catch a couple fish or get in the water. I might actually go swimming in that water. It looks clean enough. I mean, we're in the middle of the dang forest. There's no pollution here. So yeah, we're gonna chill for a little bit, and we'll see you at our next whatever. I don't know, whatever. Okay, cheers. Cheers. Okay, here it comes. It's finally made it here. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, and it's getting dark out here. We're trying to make final preparations for the worst. Yeah, so here it comes. We're fixing to weather the storm, and we'll see how bad it gets. All right, so the front of the storm has gotten here, and we've gotten some pretty strong wind. We had to go around retightening up some tarps, and some of them may not make it. The wind's going pretty strong. We're huddled up right now under our rain flies. I don't know if you can see out there or not, but out there on the water it's pretty dang rough. We're up here on this hillside, and there's, you know, we're lower than the peak of the hill, so hopefully we won't get it too bad. But yeah, right now we're camping in a storm. See you on the next update. All right, we made it through the front of the storm, which is a pretty good windstorm, and it's just raining now. That's it. So everything's cool. All our tarps are working fine. Everything's draining off properly, and yeah, we're good to go. So cheers. 3 hours later. So here's a good tip, everybody. I've got these squishy silicone earplugs. I forget the name. I can't read that. I don't have my glasses on. So I power my camera all day by plugging it into a power bank, and hold the power bank in my pocket or something. And so when it starts raining, that leaves the USB port and side door on the GoPro exposed to the elements. So these are really good for squishing in around it, making it waterproof, and that way don't have to worry about it so much. All right, time check, 6:48 p.m. The weather has seemed to let up quite a bit. Not bad right now, sprinkling a little bit. It's been raining steadily for a while, and so we are moving around now and getting to get dry and put on some rain gear and all that stuff, and prepare for the night. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of trying to launch my kayak and take the chance of being in a storm, I'm going to bank fish along here, and saw that vegetation earlier, so maybe that's a good sign. One problem is I forgot to bring worms or crickets or something for some brim. Was what I was trying to catch, is some brim. So I might have to try to find some bugs. I don't know, maybe I can, maybe I can't. But I do have some lures. I've never tried to catch a brim with a lure, but everywhere I've ever fished for bass, brim are attacking every lure I throw out there, so y'all know how that is. So anyway, I've got one small casting reel for try to catch some brim, and one bait caster just because, you know, I gotta throw out there for some bass. So I'm gonna head down to the water and do some fishing, and Ross is going to start whipping up some food for this evening. He is the master chef of the two. I am the bearded one. He is the cooking one. So
he's the eating one.
Hopefully in a little bit I'll have some brim to bring back.
That would be awesome.
And we can cook those up, and if not, then he's got some tasty steaks we're gonna throw on fire. So not to worry, we will eat, and eat well. It's pretty nice out here right now.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, feels really good.
A little bit chilly, which I like.
Yep. All right, headed to the water. All right. It's gonna be really hard to not just fish for bass the whole time. But I really want to catch some little brim, cook them up. Cook them up on the campfire. Oh, there's a bite right there. Had to have been a little brim. Oh, yeah, they're trying to get it. All right, so what I have on is this little crappie magnet spinner thingy. White and chartreuse. Dang, I should have brought thermosol with it. Raining pretty good again now. It was dead calm a little bit ago. There's something. I gave a good pull. Bunch of quick jerks. That was typical of a brim. He's still pulling it. There he is. I got him. Maybe it's not a brim. I think that might be a bass. That is a bass. He's all wrapped up in that limb in the water there. He sure hit it like a brim. All wrapped up. Alright, little tiny guy, about what I'm used to catching, but at least I didn't skunk. At least I got a fish, at least one out here. Now I know there's some good bass in this lake, or maybe not some good ones, but at least some bass. Alright dude, you're not what I'm looking for. I'm gonna save you from the frying pan. We need something we can eat. I mean, we could eat the bass. Well, no, he wasn't Arkansas legal keeper size. There's one. Another little bass. Yeah, I'm not catching any food fish, but at least I'm catching something. Yep. Another little bass. So what I'm doing is I'm moving to each spot. I'm fishing for brim for a little bit, and then I'm fishing for bass for a little bit. Having problems with this reel. Woo! That was some good lightning there. Yeah, conditions are getting kind of rough. I might have to hang it up. All right, this is getting a little ridiculous. It is raining like crazy. I keep getting bites from little brim, but can't get hooked up on them. And I caught 2 little bass, so that was cool. But yeah, it's a little ridiculous to be out here in this rain, and it has been lightning again quite a bit. So I'm gonna head back to camp, which is right up there, and see if Ross needs any help with the cooking, because I'm getting hungry. Alright, it's getting a little ridiculous out there with the rain. I came back up here to see if you need me to do anything.
Yeah, you're on fire duty.
Okay, awesome. Fire duty.
Fire duty.
Since I can't catch a fish to eat. We'd be starving if this was a survival thing.
We have created a rather nice fire while it was raining.
Yeah, while everything was completely soaking wet.
Yes.
And maintained it. So I'm gonna tend to the fire for a while, and yeah, we'll get back to you probably at supper time. Alright, so it's about 11:15, and it's been really calm for quite a while now. It hasn't rained for a while, so it's been really nice, really peaceful. And we're gonna hit the hay now and see what it's like in the morning. Alright, see you in the morning. Welcome to day 2. It stormed pretty hard last night, but I am dry as can be, super comfortable. I slept really well, so I think today's gonna be really nice. Let's go out and see what the day looks like. Okay. That water is super calm. It looks beautiful out here today. So we didn't do too bad last night for super stormy conditions. I feel pretty good. Well, what'd you think? Sleep all right?
You can edit that out of your video.
Did you stay on the ground or did you get up in your hammock?
No, I stayed on the ground.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It stormed pretty damn hard for a little bit.
Yeah, I got a little bit of splashing, but it wasn't bad.
Good. I stayed bone dry. I was perfectly fine. Boy, you can see it was splattering really hard. It's splattered all over my tent.
Yep.
It's time to make some coffee. Coffee. All right, we're gonna see if we can make up some cowboy coffee. This ought to taste good. I'm ready for that. If I can get this off the fire without burning myself. Nope. And then stir a little bit. Sprinkle just a little bit of cold water on there. And make all the grounds go to the bottom. Let that sit for about 5 minutes and we got cowboy coffee. That's what I've been waiting for all morning. Gotta pour it really slowly. All right, breakfast time. Yeah, buddy. This is gonna be good. Thank you, Ross. Yeah, this part's not fun. Now it's time for the good old American entertainment portion of our program. This is the Walter PPQ 9mm. Let's go.
What's weird is your second shot was more accurate than your first.
I'm not even aiming. I wasn't even aiming the second shot.
It's a good draw, but
Yeah.
you're shooting way high with that one.
Yep.
'Cause it's so small after
Yeah.
holding that one.
It was kicking harder, so I wasn't quite on the recoil. But
Okay.
that's valuable information.
Yep. Hold your fire.
Yeah.
Oh, ambidextrous. Awesome.
Yeah.
Damn. That trigger's so much different.
Kind of fun, isn't it?
It is. See if I can get a little quicker with it. Even though I wasn't hitting the targets every time, whatever I was shooting would have been dead.
Yeah. The thing about these is, yeah, if you're hitting the target, you're doing good. but you're hitting a silhouette.
Yeah.
You're hitting your target.
Yeah.
If that was a person, you'd hit it. You would have hit them, both of them each time.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, it really turned out to be a beautiful day. Walking here on top of the dam now, and give you kind of an overview of our setup. So we come in from this way. There's the boat ramp down here. There's where I parked the truck overnight, and right over the little hill in those woods right there is our campsite. I can kind of see our tarp from here. So it was really easy. I mean, it wasn't too far into the woods from the truck there, so that helped a lot. But I can promise you, even though this dam and stuff is here, that we are in the wilderness. We're way out here. So let's look down the other side of the dam here. Cool little area where the water is coming out, and it runs as a small creek into the river that's just right over there, and we're going to go here in a minute and check it out. And it's supposed to be some excellent fishing in that river. Largemouth, smallmouth, crappie, just anything. So cool. Yeah, we're gonna go on a hike here and check things out. What a great shot. Okay, it was a lot further to the river than I thought, so we came back and got the truck. Yep, we did that. Gonna drive there. So, all right. You wanna walk down the creek, or you wanna walk on? My feet are wet anyway. I have some dry shoes and socks. This always makes me feel like I'm 12 again. This is where we're likely to see snakes, by the way. Yep, last night's rain really brought it all up. And this is not even the main river. The main river's on the other side of these islands here. And it's a lot bigger. Oh, still really cool. Definitely not putting a kayak in that. Yeah, there's the main river way out there. A lot bigger than this thing here. All right, the river was way too flooded from that storm yesterday and last night, and yeah, just wasn't good. So we've come back to the lake here, and I think we're gonna take the kayaks out and paddle around, check this lake out, explore it a little bit. Wind's up the wind is blowing pretty good, so it might be a little bit rough, but coming back will be easy. Ross, I'm gonna go ahead and let you paddle my kayak today. Let you check it out, see what you think about it. Super stable, hard to paddle in this wind.
At least it's blowing me back from where I want to go.
Yeah. And the good thing about the little tiny cheap Pelican is it's super easy to paddle, super easy to go in the wind, but it's tippy as hell. And if you tip over, it'll fill up with water and it's sinking.
Yep.
And it's hard as hell to get it back to shore. All right, I imagine that little Pelican kayak is full of water.
It's full of water.
So it might be a trick getting it down. Yeah, it's cake there.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the wind pushes it all over the place, but it's freaking super stable, isn't it? You don't feel tippy at all, huh? And all that real estate up there to move around. Man, this thing zips through the water. Yeah. This is what I've been waiting for all weekend. Be on the water. Well, the shad are jumping everywhere over here. That's a good sign. I got one. Got him. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, yeah, he's fighting good. Not huge, but way better than those two I caught yesterday. All right, buddy. Boy, he's got some fight in him. Can't get him. There we go. Yeah, he's still pretty small, but not near as small as the ones I caught yesterday. Good thing I brought the hemostats. Just for that, anytime you're using a Texas rig, need to have hemostats. There we go. Came right out. Yeah, I'll take it. That made it worth coming out here already. He's a beautiful one too. Look at that. Nice stripes. All right. See you, buddy. You got it. All right, he's in shock. There he goes. There he goes. He didn't know he was released for a minute. All right. Sweet. I like this lake. That fish, I think he just kind of picked it up and swam off with it. Usually they strike it real hard first and try to stun their prey. Yep. And you feel a doo-doo. And then you know a bass is fixing to take it. But I wasn't sure there was actually a fish on there for a long time. I kept feeling something, but I thought maybe I was just dragging it over a limb or something. And then when I put a little bit of pressure on it, I felt him wiggle. But that's why he swallowed it, because I let him take it too long, because he didn't strike it. I wasn't sure he was there. Usually they strike it a couple times, and then you wait for them to take off with it, and then you set the hook. I want to go up in there and see if there's a creek coming in. I'm sure there is. Really cool shot you going through those trees there. Wow, this is pretty awesome. I thought it was just a small creek running into this lake, but it's a pretty large creek right now anyway. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, but this is as far as we can go. And there are minnows everywhere. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's one. There he is. Got him. He's under your boat. Hey, now he's coming under my boat. Oh, he's a good one. Or a halfway decent one. He's bigger than that last one. Yeah. Look at that. Well, these fish are fighters. Ah, look at that. That's better. Yeah, right there next to you in that, where that creek is coming in. I pinned him just right in the top of the mouth. Look at that, he's fat too. Yeah, nice. All right, not a giant, but the biggest one I've caught so far on this lake, and caught him right up in there where those rapids are flowing into this creek that flows into the lake. Cool. I like this lake so far. Pretty cool. Get him back in the water. See you, buddy. Oh, there's another one. Let go of it. There he is. Oh, I jerked it out of his mouth. I didn't wait long enough on that one.
Honestly, I think I'd be making mistakes, but I'm sure they'll be back later.
Oh yeah? Okay. Why don't you head back then, and I'll just fish my way back and meet up with you. Okay. Hope everything comes out all right. There's one. Dang. I was reeling it in. He can't. He got off. He was a tiny sucker. I was reeling it in, and he came almost all the way to the boat and jumped up and got it. That's cool. I hope I got that on camera. Yeah, I'm all tangled up. There's a bite. He's got it. Oh, I missed him. Yep. Took my brush hog. And it wasn't recording. I was just saying that my bag of brush hogs went under the seat and into the back of the hull of this kayak, and I can't get to them. So I'm gonna have to fish with this black and blue Senko. It's not really a Senko, it's a Sticko, which is the Bass Pro brand. And hopefully in this muddy water it'll do pretty good too. I hate that though, because the brush hog was catching them. I gotta say, I absolutely love this place. I mean, we are super remote, no people around whatsoever. We have this entire lake to ourselves. It's just awesome. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of fish in it. I'm definitely going to come back here and do a serious full day of fishing. I think it'll be worth it. There's one. He's got it. Oh, not sure if I got him or not. I got that limb for sure. Yeah, he got off and I got the limb. He was really running with it too. The line was zipping away. There's a bite. I got him. Barely. He was a tiny little sucker. He was running at me, so I couldn't set the hook good. There's one. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he's still in there. I got him. Another little tiny guy, but I got him. All right, dinky dink. Still fun. See you, buddy. There's one. There he is. Another little guy. Bigger than the last. And I tell you what, none of these fish might not be huge, but this lake seems to be full of bass. Full of them. So much fun. There's one again. Holy cow, this lake is full. Yeah, he's on there. I got him. This one feels like it could be a little bigger. A little bit, not much. Yep. Have a nice little bass. Little guy, but man, I am just catching them every other cast though. That hook just broke off in there. Did it? Yep. I was getting that hook out and it broke. He's bleeding. I got it out. Alright, buddy. Hope you're alright. Oh yeah, he's gone. Okay. I don't have any more hooks with me. I was only planning on being out here for a little bit with Ross. He's not much of a fisherman, loves being on the water but doesn't care about fishing, and he had to head back to the campsite because he had to take a trip to Dusseldorf. That's where the toilet paper was. And so anyway, that's all I'm gonna do for now. That's all I can do. I don't have any more hooks. And yeah, definitely making a trip back. Yeah, as I was saying, definitely making a trip back here. This lake is full of bass. Haven't caught any big ones yet, but you know, there's got to be some big ones in here, and if not, you can just catch bass all day long. So that's all I'm going to do for right now. Maybe later in the day I'll get to do a little bit more fishing, but I'm gonna head back to camp right now and chill for a bit and pop one open, and then, you know, enjoy a little peace time for a little bit. And so I'll see you in just a bit. Okay, whoa. I think I have a better way. Here, hold the camera. Trust me, this is so much easier. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised like a dog when he hears a noise. All right. We are packed up and ready to go. That was not as much work as I thought it was going to be. Everything packed down into what you see right there, pretty much. So we went around and made sure we didn't leave any more trace here than we absolutely had to. Raked pine needles back onto the bare spots that we cleared out. Got rid of our fire ring. Made sure the fire was complete. This is where that fire was, and so I mean it's as good as we can get it as far as not looking like we've been here. So it's been awesome. This is a beautiful place, and I can't wait to come back and do some serious fishing.
Next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. So I sure appreciate Ross cooking. That was awesome food as usual. You always
Went out. Brave the storms.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't decide not to come out here because of those storms. It was well worth it. It stormed for what, 6 hours yesterday?
Yep.
And then in the middle of the night it stormed pretty hard. But other than that, you know, it wasn't too bad. I enjoyed it. Had a great time. So, cool. Let's head back to civilization.
Yeah, now the fun part.
Yeah, gotta carry all this stuff back to the truck. So thanks a bunch, you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.